Alright, sinyama mimu bibi akwaba na memfa mbra mega TV and platform we eso yankopon ehira papa any abrebia mo support abode mai ewo yem platform we eso na busia wonim. In fact ye na yenim die ewo yenim enche na ye di owura John Dramani Mahama asiso as the next president of Ghana. Na we na NDC Gurus binima ba abontin na nsɛm a mo kan nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo nni hwee na mmom nkrɔfo a ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo fa mbra hyɛ ɔmo nsɛm adi nsɛmfo sɛbi nsinhunu ɛwɔ kurom ha no ɔmo ba ɔmo try saa deɛ na ɔmo ne ɔmo in fact munga mu ɛbɛyɛ tan ɔbɔ ɛyɛ brigadier general ne din brigadier ɛyɛ general Opoku ɛyɛ Eric ne din saa nso na one kana obi nso ne din eka ho. In fact ɔde nkɔfo no edin atoja and wa dive into Maami Jemensa ne suban as Electoral Commission ade a waye and she shouldn't even wait say Ombesoe Mahama in. She should prepare her resignation letter as soon as Mahama assumes the seat na waye de were pushing ababontin na kyese oma consider na wokɔ na ɔtwɛn mo epam ne de asebi eni gwase. In fact owura no de nsɛm pii na atobia de afa saa ɛyɛ Ghana yabato ya yetu ya ene outcome yi ashoki NPP fo yi mpɛsɛ mɛkasa bebre yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔti nsɛm a owura no de to edwa yɛmfa credit ɛma Power FM radio SYZ Power FM ɔmo no mo boa ya ɛyɛ nso yitim enya saa dwumadi bi akora yakopon enhyira papa yenko ninkoti nsɛm ne family ko ba ebeto aso yakopon enhyira
say Electoral makrugu yanga reaffirm no say she has rightly won Domkwa Benya yet tete so say Tema Central so Sarah. What about the remaining ones? And who sem at them? Because I know say even though Uakra Hano, you have an idea Munina Moka election task force na any neakoso outstanding ones no and who sem to them because court him say ibu Saturday we no basic jina won and who sem to say.
Oh, you see me have taken a proactive and pragmatic position here.
Okay.
Niakoso the consensus where CI 127 ends the game.
Okay.
Obi biara ofo say ono eche say chimni saji to me finish him no. No mo kire say nyama e bi koso a no akokot e di won dance here akodu ho no. Nti we got so alarmed and agitated. Emra EC led by Jane Mensa was trying to apply the law at her own whims and caprices.
Okay.
To be seeking for justice for aggrieved people. Whilst the aggrieved people are not asking for anything. And that was the level of indiscipline Jane Mensa and Boss Masari instituted.
Okay.
To that extent, say, Muni anyone muntu over the years, it created unnecessary tension. Ghana far decided overwhelmingly, and you both will say a better office had determined the verdict of some MPs elected by the stroke of our pen. You do something persona. Mimi family you maybe. Because say the law enforcement agency and the interpreters of the law are overlooking the indiscipline of an institution. You don't expect me to come to you, cry to you. I will go straight to where the lawlessness is happening and use lawlessness to correct the lawlessness.
Na say untimi fa boni entua boni kana boni ntimi ye papa.
Israel time ubo bia suma ye bob. Udi ababo bia di bob. Yatina kroma na nsamfo akwaso na broni achichiri mrafun we di abetu yeso. Say court na lawyer for nkabofo. I don't believe in that kind of this thing. When you joke with me unlawfully, I will use an unlawful order to apply to you. That is my principle.
Wow.
I am an Israelist.
It's in your Trisicano was
you bring so to me now war a hondi now war until our Trisikai. Tell me Trina say who say Yamatrino intimua and I bet him wa so the battle fam
na from what court na say
me train na try me we na me court soon or court. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. So for me, we have ended the game of coalition. Yes, we have a legal unit or legal director of the party. They believe in that cause. Whatever they are doing in the court, I don't believe in it. But I respect it because it's part of our modus operandi. I believe in the streets.
Streetness.
Yes, because that is where the election was won. The election was won in the courtroom. Ghana for no 2 santini womu nkrasi omupotem somewhere on around the road, somewhere in community centers, somewhere under trees. That was where the verdict was determined. Disobedience in the office, not the pen. HNG. Now also comfortable environment, air conditioned court. I could determine the verdict of that case. I will not go there. I won't waste my time. But I'll meet you there. Yes, I'll meet you when the so-called court says go and do XYZ. I'll meet you there. Look, we are not fools in this country. Studio and Mikajon say election 2024. If lawlessness will be used to restore lawful order, we will apply it. In that day, I was here with former talent CMP.
Yeah.
BT Baba.
Okay, BT Baba.
That was my ending statement. If you look for that audio, you will get it. That if lawlessness must be applied to bring lawful order in this country, we will apply it. I don't see how, say, state agencies will be in the application of lawlessness and then we are overlooking it. What was that nonsense that happened at the Reach? Say, police for any soldier for a year can anani James as some recollation. By which law? Recollation, a wamrabe. So, who did Mraya share? Upper presiding officers, upper returning officers, or more true process, or one or two or to say, at the end of the day, verdict in ni. How would James and the boss man tete muti a honum? And Amuka say, duress. It is not right. So you are going to review what? Una decision here against. Oma decision here against no. Some who believe in the court and they should go to the court. If they don't believe in the court, they should come and face. We are politicians. They should come and face us on the street. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
And this was still. This guy continue. This lady and these guys continue to go on that vendetta. To feel say they must determine a certain verdict that will reduce the NDC's majority to take decisions without this interfere about Mamu on the opposite side.
Then I'm working here. Say, Jim Mensa and new deputies no son of person way.
The kind of press conferences they did. I watched the minds of Ghanaians about the time cry their boss man tried to do, telling Ghanaians recollation as a you see. So what bon and you can be a professor about what bon. The reason why our education sector is in this shambles is most people who have professorship are nobody in academia. I'm telling you, most of them. That is why our education has been reduced to this thing. Because they go and write chaff in the name of policies for us to implement. I'm not missing my words because there's so much going on in this country that is totally not productive to the state.
Professor, no,
then, if you have unemployable graduates who are teaching them, and then hire a graduate and see the amount of money you invest training him or her. But okay. So such guys paraded to sit at Electoral Commission who have no idea on election management. Who do I call? Say, Argentina, as at almost 72 hours, Electoral Commission didn't have results. They were depending on us to give them results. Because every day, the 2020 result that they announced, it was collated by the NPP Gabi Ochidaku and gave them to announce.
So this time around, they were depending on the NDC.
NPP.
So does it mean that the Electoral Commission itself, no, only system or the monitor?
They have no knowledge. What is their experience? These people.
But said 2020, the same gentlemen are not.
I'm telling you that result was an NPP collated result. That was what they announced. They don't have anything to announce. These guys, and we have told every electoral officer, you are either you are a contract staff, a temporary staff, or a permanent staff.
Okay.
Be careful the way you take unlawful orders from these people. Because you see, who come here? The military works. It is your movie. Soldier for the police for fully armed and a guardian. Now who are limit compound house, community rooms, uni bambo. Now di wo metia. Benya gun and ibia boasum. Me catch your plane. Benya gun and ibia boasum because uni omne numsio sa eno mo ato aba na wo di nkrofo wechi na we mu. Say me dem abokoko. Sa soldier for na 7th January 4 a.m. One withdraw from those houses near to Munesu.
Because Kofisa Mimbisa says those military guys now guarded the likes of Jinmens and other people. No, would you allow them to continue?
Me dem abokoko. Army commander, CDS, Southern commander. Omo in charge of the Moa squadron. Any commanding officer of Muax Nusu. Me see 4 a.m. on the 7th. One withdraws military logistics and your men, fully armed men there. You have a problem. You will answer questions with us.
Wow.
And I'm ready to lead that operation. I'm telling you.
Why ready so believe?
Won't joke with it. 7th January, nobody. I have a new commander in chief. That is John Dramani Mahama. And if you took your orders from Akufo-Addo and his team that deploy Muax over 10 armed soldiers and police to protect J. Mensa, and I am telling you, 4 a.m. that order is null and void.
Wow.
Recall your men to base. They are only entitled to a police officer. J. Mensa is entitled to only a police officer. One in her car, one in her home. Same Bossman Asari, same Tete. They don't have any business having military, to the extent of military muak guarding their home. So those officers should be listening and be listening carefully. If they fail to comply, that there's a new commanding of commander in chief, he is not going to talk. We the men are talking. Who joke in this country?
JM is not going to talk about Muna Mubaka.
Oh yes, and we apply our orders. It's a very lawful order. Because with that kind of situation, that is why the impunity has grown. How dare these people? You need Afarija Antina Kroma. Don't you see Afarija walking on the street of Cantonment?
Yeah.
Do you see police around here? Him? Charlotte or say?
Same thing.
So who are these ones? These crass, incompetent individuals are so we are looking at those who took the command and deployed those tanks there. They should not review it by 4 a.m. and they will see what will happen in this country.
Is it a threat?
I don't threaten people. I caution people.
Okay.
I don't threaten people. That order to protect them with military muak and armed soldiers is on the orders of President Akufo-Addo. 12 a.m. 6th January, he is no more a commander in chief. So his orders cannot apply. There is a new dawn in town.
Okay.
He doesn't need to tell you that order is quashed. You must reason as a professional soldier. You must reason. Because after the army commander self, Major General Wuna, we have nothing to do with him. He should not even step our space.
Oh, are they?
I'm telling you.
Are they?
He's a student of Akufo-Addo. You should go with him. He shouldn't try come to any space of the NDC.
He should go where? Uncle him.
Baby free by an uncle. Baby free by an uncle.
Wow.
That's a student of Akufo-Addo. He ain't ADC, no. You know, or jumping in promotion. You know, didn't hear army commander. And this is the man who was leading the forefront of the failed coup attempt after the declaration.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Samum. Asemo gatoni emudu.
Missy Major General Wuna, Brigadier General Opoku, Lieutenant Kennedy say, Major General Kotia, these are the masterminded of the nonsense that nearly happened in this country for a state of emergency. They should sit well. Hey, of course. Share, yeah, intelligence will show you. The fact that we are not wearing their uniform doesn't mean we are not intelligent. And they have more intelligent officers in the military and this thing, the military, the police, the Air Force and the Navy than those in the helm of affairs today. These guys think they can put people in a box. You are army commander. Akufo-Addo appointed you. He ends on 11:59, 6 January. Drop your medals and go with him.
Sorry, Obi Baby says, okay, so Omanga Yanga choose see the path of democracy. Yanga to a baby, a different political party and their leader no one win elections. Why would encrophobia send your can allegedly media Americans allegedly say on better plan say there should be some sort of instability what country no? Why would they do that?
Say you na pepe okruma. The brain about them no namu. But atari enti mu yet say ye ni papa. People are still not waking up say the people of Ghana have determined a new order. And they think by the virtue say omukita certain positions that is critical to the protection of the the borders and the airspace of Ghana, they can use it to thwart the effort of the people. I've mentioned their name. I'm not alleging. I've mentioned their name.
This is you. This is not Power FM.
These are generals of the Ghana Army and some lieutenant colonels. Forgetting say, when you go to the barracks, the verdict of the men and women in the barracks was against NPP. The men in uniform and their wives and their children largely voted for the NDC. Until now, we share and say, when you saw against the verdict, then I will dream. Then I will dream. I am making these submissions, not bringing the chief of this in, the CDS in. The chief architect of this whole rubbish that nearly happened in this country is Major General Wuna, the Army Commander of Ghana, supported by Brigadier General Opoku, the Central Commander, the Southern Commander, and some Lieutenant Colonel 5 BN, and some people at Army headquarters.
Wow.
Look,
this is serious.
Of course. They cannot accept, say, Ghana for Atuaba in a certain direction. NPP need to do more for them. They must do everything to make sure, say, Akufo-Addo's era continues. How can few miscreants in professional service think, say, the overwhelming verdict of the people can be changed by a stroke of a gun or a pen? That is how unprofessional and lack of integrity that came to display. But yeah, yenya otwenhunhum nyame dia siafifufu mu hwe Ghana ehyen bia ba yeso 7 January beba kruma Jomama beso and all those perpetrators of that crime who are abetting and aiding, they will never be spared.
They will never be spared. Anthony Nukwenu.
Aye, enti yemfa aseda aimu ehye emfama Power FM omonso ena mboya sa audio wi yenso yin bi edi besomo ewo yem platform wi eso and ensema mu kan na no me misuse eye no kware trudo. In fact it will be anim because to me ne asesa Nti wotena se ema obi edo eyese o koye we a in fact you are digging your own grave in a sense. When you will be jailed throughout the 4 years, you will be jailed because one a year almost a recopoku, you know, say whoever, and one a year can be almost 18 munupa, and these are the people for enchemi. They what they deployed so-called military men in 2020 election. What you say? 2020 election no. Nkofo wei na omo kofa nkofo binom ahye omo sojafo atade e de omo kogina Techiman South se omo nhwe abato no so na de ebeko bia no they should make sure they protect it. In fact sa nkofo wei a obodi se adwuma no ene some of them they were planning to what to exercise coup d'etat in this country so that they would destabilize the country, and the country will not be fertilized for what, or fertile for the country will not be fertile for what do you call it, swearing in for the next administration. Enti saa nsensem no ene saa nneɛma na nkɔfoɔ hye sumase kontrase ɛyɛ no, this is the warning amasa no wasan ediamamu. As soon as John Dramani Mahama assumes or sworn in as the president, you know, in fact, things are not going to be the same. More motivated officer, you can think so you can place a call and you direct any brigadier or any kind of beer on your favor. No? You people should get ready because all of those things it is going to be abolished. And yet you may be out office no afraid esimesi munkoye we mame munkohe na akoye yenjeli no munkohe na akoye ninyesi. All those things it is not going to be tolerated because abino egu. And the moment commander in chief on the 6th of January Nidian expire ya Kufado, new commander in chief is also assuming the seats, and you know that is how it is going to work. Until running some more kind of idea, mega because money engine one boy. I am pretty convinced what you say. Until yentra si emagana no obi emfa meyen die essence o mine a pronet in a pansama ye na ye tisuo any bego nti adenti a air say no yemfa ya no ntum na o mine engine brane na engine na so in case watching bi no te said the NDC for ye boama omu etu NPP fo ya eno opposition a omu ni abro mu ho a omu ye ho hwea enye yi no. That is how the NDC for so edi agora we are going to do massive campaign against them so that they will go to position as soon as the election the next election comes. In Jabusia, Ghana the Madikaka Yampain for no. They don't think about us. And I could father say Omani Usika, but it be just Zikana you want. And run okay, that was the sooner the delivering of the State of the Nation's address. You know. I'll call Parliament and I was say they say be and then be any to how the bon combo or straight because we did dear me, Ninian we did dear me, the Bushian for you know I fine. And you know on Fagan I how who be. And can see then as president Okawasi Muni Kasa what one now was no woman no you and him stabby. It is so sad. And media maka or mining koye, but the was a kabiana you know ye John Dramani Mahama administration, we are not going to tolerate any shit. In fact, excuse my language, ye move bia kwan emma papa no enye day and send reputation. Obi bia obi make obey sad, you know. You will try as much as possible to take you out from the governance. What you see now, so what you baby. Papa John Dramani Mahama, you see Uncle Ponta Wachi, and you are the chosen one. Indeed, you are the chosen one. The people want you. It's Obama, yes, but you are the papa from my Ghana. metena ho no menka nkyerɛ so you dwam funu saa de ne de yɛntwe ma wo. Anyway, so that is how we all want. Yeah, pen say o man bi gyina yie. Anye so obi selfish interest, anye so obi parochial interest so. But o man di ya say so man wadi yie nti form ti nso de o be di yie. But me and is almost individual bi di ya o man bi di yie. There be o man mom and di ya yenso nipa yetim no yenso yebedi yie na bibia etimi akoso. Tiabusia saa ne tema me fa wisi me ma me chie bafo e wo United States of America ma me yakopon hira wo. Ma me ye bi e wo UK yakopon hira me ma me. Na obi bia hwe negative na yakopon e hira makra wo. Bye bye.